Robert Ho was not your average 16-year-old. He grew up in a large family in Quyang before being forced out of his home. He spent the rest of his teenage years traveling to and from several different countries. This is his story.
I grew up with a large family. We had 9 kids. I was the second oldest son, the third oldest child. I enjoyed living in our land in China. We had lots and lots of land, and I had lots of sisters and brothers to always play with. We lived in Jing'an and another house in Nanking. When I was 3, the doctors had diagnosed me with asthma. But back then, nobody had much medical information on asthma or any information on how to take care of it. My father was building a house for me to take care of it, and my mother was taking care of me every day very carefully. My father was a big part of the Nationalist Party in China. He was also the mayor of Jing'an. This made him very well known throughout the district and made our family a target to the Communist Party. Oh yes, we had lots and lots of animals and pets in our house. We had peacocks and cranes, leopards, eagles, cats, dogs, deer, and monkeys even. My father let us used to play with the leopards when they were little, and then once they started getting their spots and getting bigger, he would make us give away to the local zoos because he was afraid they became too dangerous. These pets represented our family's wealth and the power that we had in the area. Once we left China, we went to Hong Kong and then to Taiwan. Once we got to Taiwan, my older brother and my younger brother realized that we could not stay there. There was not enough jobs or schools to take us at that age. My parents had sent my older brother, who was 17, to the United States, and myself, who was 16, and my 15-year-old brother went to Australia to work. In Australia, we were able to finish high school, and then we were able to later on immigrate to the United States to meet up with my older brother. Living in the United States was always the plan for us. We're always supposed to go there right after graduating high school because college is better in the United States than in China. My father would have made us go to school in the United States even if the communists had not come. But because we had to leave in such a hurry and we're not able to get all our money, that's why we had to do the side trip to Australia to finish and get our high school degree. I learned that there is a language barrier wherever you go. Every country and every continent has different ways of saying things, and even when you know the words in English, sometimes it doesn't come out with exact translation. I had trouble speaking English at first, but I soon got used to it by using it every day. Another thing I learned that finding a job and being accepted in the United States is very difficult. Many U.S. citizens did not want to accept immigrants like me or want to give people like me a chance at a job. That was the hardest part, is to find someone to give you a first chance. Getting used to different groups of friends and people to work with was also very difficult. You just had to work hard and keep trying different ways to keep moving forward. This was a major part of my life. It made me work hard to become the person I am today. It made me learn to not give up, to find the fun in things, to be able to laugh really hard, and then you just work even harder again. I'm tough and strong from traveling to and from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Australia, and the United States at a very young age. I'm capable of making my way up the ladder and the workforce and know how to handle situations on my own without asking for help. It made me very independent and made me know how strong I am and how much I can do on my own.
One of the hardest adjustments to immigrants is learning English. Pew Research Center states 52% are proficient English speakers of the total amount of immigrants from ages 5 and above. Immigrants come to the U.S. to seek a better life for themselves and their families. The U.S. provides more job opportunities than their native country. immigrants are 17% of the total number of workers in the U.S. Some will argue that immigrants are the reason why poverty rates are high. However, less than 1 in 5 people live in poverty. Many immigrants who migrate to the U.S. are hardworking and determined to become successful. Over 30% of immigrants have started successful businesses that have helped the U.S. economy.